In 1665, London was struck by a plague that would kill an estimated 100,000 people, nearly a quarter of the city's population. It was the last major outbreak of the bubonic plague in England. The Great Plague of London was a disaster of unimaginable proportions. This is the story of death, fear, and survival. The plague was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, transmitted by fleas living on rats. The disease spread rapidly through the overcrowded, unsanitary streets of London. The first cases appeared in the parish of St. Giles-in-the-Fields in early 1665. By summer, the plague was spreading uncontrollably. The government tried to stop the spread of the plague. Infected houses were shut up, with the entire family trapped inside for 40 days. Watchmen guarded the doors. Red crosses were painted on the doors, along with the words, "Lord have mercy on us." The system was brutal, but it was all they had. The dead were buried in mass graves known as plague pits. They were dug in churchyards and open fields. The bodies were thrown in without ceremony. The living could not keep up with the dead. The plague pits were a grim reminder of the plague's toll. The wealthy fled London for the countryside. King Charles II left the city, as did most of the nobility. But the poor remained, trapped in the city. They could not afford to leave. They were left to die. By the end of 1666, the plague had ended. The outbreak was helped by the Great Fire of London, which burned many of the unsanitary buildings and killed the rats that carried the fleas. The fire, in a strange way, was a blessing. The Great Plague of London was the last major outbreak of the bubonic plague in England. It was the end of an era. The plague had been a part of life in England for centuries, but after 1666, it never returned. But here is the question that remains: could the plague happen again? The answer is yes. Plague is still with us. It exists in rodents and their fleas. But modern medicine has the tools to stop it. The Great Plague is a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of public health.